like this, something that's delicious, it's soothing, it's a treat you give yourself. Right now you'd be sipping this. I love his teas. The peppermint tea is amazing. The chamomile peppermint is so lovely. It's a delicate, soothing. It's not bitter. There's no bitter aftertaste. I think they're so good, I don't even have to add any sweetener to it. I just love the way they taste. They're organic, they're so healthy, you must try them. They're beautiful too. When you put them in your teapot, the way they kind of blossom in here, they're really pretty. I mean, you'll see when you put it in your pot, you put it in your cup, how really neat they look.
And plus, when you make tea, you don't want to make string tea, so none of my teas come with string.
See, and I never knew that. Aren't they pretty though? They're like these little
They don't come with paper,
pouches.
And that's entirely biodegradable. The tea is all organic, which if you're having something sit in a tea and you're extracting it, the last thing is you want to be extracting herbicides and pesticides and all sorts of chemicals. So most tea in this country is not organic. All of my teas are organic because they never get bitter. You can use one tea bag to make literally a quart of tea, to make 4 cups of tea. So my tea ends up being far more affordable than other teas because they just don't get bitter.
Yeah, and by the way, these are so limited. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just want people to know there's only a couple hundred in each of these choices. So if you'd like to try it, great pricing, free shipping today, perfect time to stock up. I can't tell you how many of our friends, my husband only drinks tea, he does not drink coffee. Both my sons drink tea. My younger son only drinks tea, does not drink coffee. I mean, a lot of people in my life are tea drinkers. And it's fun because not only is it a little treat you give yourself, but it's so healthy. The powerful antioxidants in these green teas, and again, a lot of us who don't drink a lot of tea, we're missing out on the health benefits of tea. And once you start, you have to be drinking the right tea. And I would have to say, I never loved tea till I started drinking Andrew's tea. It's so mild, and it's just really a soothing, lovely tea to drink, and it doesn't have some of those, you know, really harsh aftertastes that a lot of teas have.
And in terms of digestion, whether it's peppermint tea or chamomile tea, wonderful for digestion after a meal. And again, my teas, they just don't get bitter. So many of us have had bad experiences with tea, which is, I think, why we don't like or we don't enjoy tea at all. But the reviews as well on these products, exceptional reviews on these products. I guess wow.
Yeah.
All 5-star reviews.
Wow.
Wow, 15 reviews, all 5-star reviews.
100% 5-star, that's great, I love it.
So you will not find teas like this anywhere. In fact, at times you'll see my teas entirely out of stock and they're not back in a certain tea for several months. The reason is, unless I can find a tea that not only is organic and certified organic, unless it meets my standards for taste, so it's exactly consistent and doesn't get bitter, then we'd rather not offer you a tea unless it's going to be the standards that you're going to fall in love with when you try these teas, and that's the kind of expectation you should have. Unfortunately, typical teas, after 2 minutes of steeping, they're nasty. These teas you could leave for days and they taste exactly as they did 3 minutes later, just a little bit stronger.
Yeah, Egyptian golden chamomile blossoms and premium American full leaf peppermint. So both best in class, the finest possible chamomile, the finest possible peppermint.
And the chamomile, we all know the turmoil that's been going on in the Middle East of late. We all know Egypt is in the Middle East. Finest chamomile in the world, and it's organic, which is hard to get organic chamomile out of Egypt. But given all the political issues there, it's been very difficult for us to maintain a consistent supply. The price has gone up. Not to use. So we've been able to consistently have our chamomile tea, our mint tea, or the two blended together. I do all of them. I do the chamomile, I do the mint, and I do the two together. That's what I drink in the afternoon. In the mornings, I have green tea. But because green tea contains a small amount of caffeine, I stop drinking that afternoon.
There we go. All right, I know that we, as I said, very limited, so we're gonna wrap this up in a minute. Do not wait. You'll be so happy you have this on hand. This